Violence against women is a global crisis, a silent epidemic that leaves countless victims in its wake. The World Health Organization estimates that a staggering 1 in 3 women worldwide will experience physical or sexual violence in their lifetime. This violence transcends borders, cultures, and socioeconomic backgrounds, leaving deep, unseen scars on the lives of millions. These scars are not merely physical, they run deep into the psyche, manifesting as post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, depression, and a myriad of other mental health challenges. Behind closed doors, in homes that should be sanctuaries and on streets meant to be safe, countless women carry the weight of these invisible wounds. Behind the smiling faces and everyday routines, the pain lingers, the fear persists, the echoes of trauma reverberate through their lives, often unseen and unheard by the outside world. This essay delves into the unseen scars of violence against women, exploring the journey of resilience, healing, and the urgent need for collective action. For many survivors, the trauma begins with a breach of trust, a violation of safety in a place or with a person that once felt secure. It could be a date that turns violent, a partner who becomes abusive, or a stranger lurking in the shadows. The details may vary, but the common thread is a profound sense of vulnerability and fear. One survivor, let's call her Maya, recalls the night her life changed forever. What began as an ordinary evening with someone she knew spiraled into a nightmare of control and violence. The details of that night are hers alone to share, but the terror, the helplessness, and the violation are universal experiences shared by countless women who have endured similar ordeals. The world, once a place of familiarity and security, transformed into a menacing landscape of fear and uncertainty. The laughter and lightheartedness that once filled her life were abruptly replaced by a chilling silence, a heavy weight settling upon her soul. The aftermath of violence is a complex and harrowing journey. The immediate pain and shock gradually give way to the long-term psychological and emotional consequences of trauma. Up to 87% of survivors develop PTSD, a debilitating condition characterized by flashbacks, nightmares, hypervigilance, and emotional numbness. The world, once a place of vibrant colors and familiar sounds, can become distorted, a source of constant threat and anxiety. Simple tasks, once mundane and routine, become insurmountable hurdles. The ability to trust, to connect, to feel safe, all shattered by the traumatic experience. The weight of self-blame and shame, often exacerbated by societal stigma and victim blaming, can feel unbearable. The survivor may withdraw from loved ones, fearing judgment or disbelief, further isolating themselves in their pain. Despite the immense pain and challenges, survivors like Maya demonstrate remarkable resilience. The human spirit, though wounded, possesses an incredible capacity for healing and growth. For many, the journey toward reclaiming their lives begins with finding their voice. Speaking their truth, whether to a trusted friend, family member, therapist, or support group, is often the first step toward breaking free from the chains of silence and shame. Through journaling, therapy, or creative expression, survivors begin to process their trauma, giving voice to the unspoken and reclaiming their narratives. This act of self-expression can be incredibly empowering, allowing them to reclaim their agency and begin to heal from the inside out. Healing from trauma is not a linear process. It's a journey marked by both progress and setbacks, moments of strength and periods of vulnerability. It's crucial to remember that there's no right or wrong way to heal, and the path is different for every survivor. Some find solace in therapy, where they can explore their emotions and develop coping mechanisms in a safe and supportive environment. Others discover strength in support groups, connecting with fellow survivors who understand their pain and offer a sense of shared experience and community. The power of belief and support from loved ones, therapists, and the community cannot be overstated. Knowing that they are not alone, that their experiences are valid, and that their pain is acknowledged can make all the difference in a survivor's journey. Section 6, Breaking the Silence, Seeking Support. Breaking free from the isolation of trauma often involves reaching out for help and connecting with others who understand. Support groups, hotlines and online forums provide safe spaces for survivors to share their stories, access resources and find strength in collective healing. These platforms offer a lifeline, a beacon of hope in the darkness, reminding survivors that they are not alone in their struggles. Organizations like RAINN, the Rape, Abuse and Incest National Network and the National Sexual Assault Hotline provide 24/7 confidential support, connecting survivors with trained professionals who can offer guidance, resources and a listening ear. Section 7. From isolation to connection. As survivors begin to heal and reclaim their lives, they often discover a renewed sense of purpose and a desire to help others. Many become advocates for change, using their experiences to raise awareness, challenge stigmas and support fellow survivors. They transform their pain into power, their vulnerability into strength and their silence into a resounding call for justice and change. This ripple effect of healing and activism is essential in dismantling the systems that perpetuate violence against women. By sharing their stories, survivors chip away at the culture of silence and shame, encouraging others to come forward, seek help and demand change. Section 8. Building a safer world for all. Addressing the global epidemic of violence against women requires a multifaceted approach that encompasses individual action, societal change, and institutional accountability. Education plays a vital role in challenging harmful gender norms, promoting respectful relationships, and fostering a culture of consent. Governments and policymakers have a crucial responsibility to enact and enforce laws that protect women from violence, hold perpetrators accountable, and provide survivors with access to justice, support, and resources. Investing in comprehensive support services, including shelters, hotlines, counseling centers, and legal aid, is essential to ensuring that survivors have the resources they need to heal and rebuild their lives. Section 9. A call to action. Stand up, speak out. The fight to end violence against women is a collective responsibility. It demands empathy, action, and unwavering commitment from each and every one of us. We must challenge the attitudes and beliefs that perpetuate this violence, calling out misogyny, sexism, and harmful gender stereotypes wherever we encounter them. We must believe survivors, support their journeys to healing, and amplify their voices. Let us stand in solidarity with survivors, creating a world where their stories are not met with silence or disbelief, but with compassion, understanding, and a resounding call for change. Together, we can break the cycle of violence, heal the unseen scars, and build a safer, more just world for all.